Why does Coca-Cola use so much water? Producing 1 liter of Coca-Cola demands a staggering 200 liters of water. This eye-opening figure highlights the significant resource consumption involved in making your favorite fizzy drink. Think about it. Every refreshing sip requires not just syrup and carbonation, but a massive amount of water for various production stages. From sourcing ingredients to cleaning equipment, the water footprint is incredibly large. In fact, this hefty demand for water reflects a broader issue in the beverage industry and agriculture. With many regions around the world facing water shortages, the relationship between soft drink production and water scarcity raises critical questions about sustainability. Some companies are exploring ways to reduce water usage and improve efficiency, but the challenge remains significant. As consumers, being aware of this impact can shape our choices. So next time you crack open a can of Coke, consider the hidden costs of that refreshing experience. Ever thought about why discover the wonders of the world's largest Ginko farm? In Sumter, South Carolina, the sprawling 500-acre Ginko farm boasts over 1 million trees, each showcasing the stunning fan-shaped leaves that Ginko trees are renowned for. These remarkable beings, known as living fossils, have withstood the test of time, thriving for millions of years while many other species disappeared. Visitors to this vibrant farm will uncover the diverse uses of ginkgo, whether it's in traditional medicine or tantalizing culinary dishes. The leaves, packed with antioxidants, are sought after in supplements that are thought to boost brain function and overall wellness. Beyond its impressive collection of trees, the farm emphasizes sustainable practices, ensuring that this ancient species continues to flourish for generations to come. Imagine strolling beneath a canopy of golden yellow leaves in autumn, or witnessing the vibrant green blooms in spring. With its rich tapestry of history and contributions to both science and gastronomy, isn't it time everyone made a trip to experience this extraordinary ginkgo haven? Did you know about Dunbar's number for friendships? This intriguing concept, introduced by British anthropologist Robin Dunbar, suggests that the average person can maintain roughly 150 meaningful relationships at one time. According to Dunbar, this limit stems from our cognitive abilities, which shape the way we connect with friends, family, and acquaintances. While social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram may tempt us to think we have hundreds or thousands of friends, research reveals that most people really engage closely with just a handful of their online connections. In essence, our brains are wired to nurture only a specific number of relationships, which means that even in the digital age, quality often trumps quantity when it comes to friendships. So next time you scroll through your list of online friends, remember that true connections take time and effort to cultivate, and perhaps focus on nurturing those cherished 150. Here's what actually happens when countries resist change. Despite the global embrace of the metric system, which simplifies measurements and calculations, the United States, Myanmar, and Liberia continue to cling to the British imperial system. This peculiar choice stems from a rich tapestry of history, tradition, and cultural identity. While the metric system uses units of 10 for easy conversions, such as 1 liter equating to 1,000 milliliters and 1 kilometer being 1,000 meters. Those in the US often find themselves frustrated with feet, pounds, and gallons. Have you ever tried converting miles to kilometers? It can feel like solving a complex puzzle. This measurement divide creates significant challenges, particularly for travelers and in international contexts, adding to the confusion in communication. Not only does this choice reflect a stubbornness to adapt, but it also raises questions about future global standardization conversations. As discussions about unifying measurement systems progress, one can't help but wonder if these 3 nations will ever fully join the metric movement. For now, we're caught in a curious blend of old practices and modern needs. Here's what actually happens when you sip wine. Researchers have discovered that our brains respond more positively to wine based on its perceived cost. Picture this. When you believe a bottle of wine is expensive, your brain lights up in areas associated with pleasure, making the experience more enjoyable. This fascinating phenomenon is a prime example of how expectations can shape our sensory experiences. So whether it's a fine French wine or a budget-friendly choice, The way we view its price can dramatically change how we perceive its taste. In experiments, participants enjoyed the same wine more when they were told it cost more, showing that our mind's assumptions can amplify our enjoyment. Next time you pour a glass, consider how much of the experience is influenced by what you expect. Isn't it amazing how our brains can elevate a simple pleasure, like drinking wine? Did you know that the Venus de Milo is famous for its mystery? This ancient Greek statue, which is on display at the Louvre in Paris, has captivated art lovers and historians for centuries thanks to its stunning beauty and intriguing history. Created around 100 BC, the Venus de Milo is thought to depict Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. What makes this sculpture particularly fascinating is that it lacks arms, and the story behind why they are missing remains unsolved. Some believe it might have been damaged during wars or mishandled over the years. Despite this, the statue's elegance and grace shine through, making it a beloved masterpiece of Hellenistic art. Visitors from all over the world flock to see it, drawn not just by its alluring form, but also by the many tales surrounding its past. Why do you think we are so fascinated by the missing parts of this masterpiece? Did you know that T-Rex may have had feathers? Recent discoveries have really shaken up our image of this famous dinosaur. Paleontologists found early Cretaceous period skeletons of T-Rex's ancestors covered in feathers, suggesting that these giant creatures might not have been the scaly beast we imagine. This new evidence shines a light on how these fearsome predators could have looked, with soft, fluffy feathers, possibly helping them regulate body temperature or even display for mates. The concept of feathers on a T-Rex might seem strange, yet it hints at a deeper connection between dinosaurs and modern birds. Many birds, like the colorful peacock or the tiny hummingbird, owe their stunning feathers to evolutionary changes over millions of years. Learning that T-Rex could have strutted around with feathers transforms our understanding of their behavior and appearance, doesn't it? Did you know Einstein struggled in school as a child? It's hard to imagine that the brilliant mind behind the theory of relativity, Albert Einstein, faced serious challenges in his early years. Surprisingly, he was not a standout student. In fact, he had trouble with speech when he was just 9 years old. His parents worried he might be mentally challenged because he spoke late and struggled with social interactions. However, this slow start didn't hinder his love for learning. Once he found his passion for mathematics and physics, everything changed. As he grew older, Einstein's unique way of thinking began to shine. He developed groundbreaking theories that reshaped our understanding of time and space. This story reminds us that early difficulties don't define our potential. Every great mind has its own path to success, often filled with setbacks and challenges that can be overcome with persistence and passion. So, who knows what hidden genius might be waiting in every classroom? Did you know that familiar shows can relax your brain? Engaging with reruns of favorite TV shows, rereading beloved books, or listening to familiar music creates a cozy mental space for our minds. This is because familiar content doesn't require as much mental energy compared to new experiences. When we dive into these comforting materials, our brains can take a much-needed break, allowing us to recharge. This mental reset is incredibly useful, especially during times of stress when we might feel overwhelmed or lacking motivation. By indulging in what we already love, we grant ourselves a chance to escape the chaos of daily life, promote relaxation, and boost our mood. The next time you're feeling swamped, consider enjoying some comforting reruns or favorite songs. It's more than just entertainment. It's a way to support your mental well-being. Why is Venus hotter than Mercury despite its distance? The truth might surprise you. Venus, the second planet from the Sun, is actually the hottest planet in our solar system, even though Mercury is much closer to the Sun. This surprising climate difference comes from Venus's thick atmosphere, which is made up of carbon dioxide and thick clouds of sulfuric acid. This creates a powerful greenhouse effect, trapping heat and causing surface temperatures to soar to around 900 degrees Fahrenheit, about 475 degrees Celsius. Imagine standing in front of a super hot oven. That's what it feels like on Venus. Meanwhile, Mercury, despite basking in the sun's direct rays, has a much thinner atmosphere that can't hold on to the heat. As a result, Mercury experiences drastic temperature changes, swinging from extremely hot during the day to frigidly cold at night. So even though Venus is farther away from the Sun, its special atmospheric conditions make it a sizzling inferno, showing us just how dynamic our solar system can be. What if I told you your brain cleans itself at night? While you snooze, an incredible process takes place that helps keep your mind healthy and sharp. During sleep, your brain becomes a bustling cleaning crew as cerebrospinal fluid flows through brain tissue to wash away harmful proteins and toxins that have built up throughout the day. This nightly cleanse is essential because these unwanted substances, if left unchecked, could contribute to issues like Alzheimer's disease or other neurological disorders. The brain's ability to perform this task highlights how important a good night's sleep is for overall cognitive function. So next time you curl up for some rest, remember that you aren't just recharging. You're giving your brain a chance to refresh and rejuvenate. How cool is that? 1 in 3 students loves KitKat before exams. Nestlé recently revealed a tasty tidbit. A surprising 1/3 of students opt for a KitKat bar just before they tackle entrance exams. This quirky trend raises questions about the role of snacks during stressful times. Why would a chocolate bar with its crunchy wafer and chocolatey goodness become a go-to choice for so many students? Perhaps it's the boost of energy from sugar that students seek when they face the pressure of exams. Eating a KitKat could also serve as a quick comfort, helping to ease anxiety and boost morale. Sharing the treat with friends may become a bonding experience, creating a little moment of joy amid the stress. With its catchy slogan and fun slogan, "Have a break, have a KitKat," it's clear why this chocolate bar is a popular choice. So the next time you see students nervously eyeing their notes, remember that they might just be fueling up with their favorite indulgence. Could this delightful snack actually be a secret weapon for success? You won't believe this about Gouda cheese. This creamy and delicious cheese reigns supreme in the Netherlands, where it's not just a favorite, but a cultural staple. Gouda is loved for its rich flavor, which varies from mild to sharp as it ages. It's incredibly versatile too. You can enjoy it on sandwiches and salads or melted over dishes. What sets Gouda apart is its unique production process, where milk is carefully heated and the curds are pressed into wheels, allowing it to develop that distinct taste. Dutch cheese markets are bustling with locals and tourists eager to sample different ages of Gouda, each bringing a unique twist to the table. So next time you enjoy a slice of cheese, think of the beloved Gouda from the Netherlands. Isn't it fascinating how a single cheese can capture the hearts and palates of so many people? Believe it or not, Ryan Reynolds owns a gin brand. In 2018, this beloved actor and comedian took a leap into the world of spirits by acquiring a significant stake in Aviation Gin, a brand known for its smooth and refreshing flavor. While many fans picture him as the charming Deadpool, Reynolds has proven he can mix cocktails as well as he can deliver punchlines. His enthusiasm for Aviation Gin is contagious. He actively promotes the brand through clever social media campaigns and humorous advertisements that showcase his personality. Reynolds often shares his passion for gin, emphasizing its versatility in cocktails and its artisan quality, which resonates with both casual drinkers and connoisseurs. This venture aligns perfectly with his entrepreneurial spirit, showcasing how celebrities can successfully diversify their careers. Whether you're a fan of Reynolds or just someone who enjoys a good drink, Aviation Gin offers a taste of his playful approach to life. So next time you sip on a cocktail, think of the dynamic energy Ryan Reynolds brings to the gin industry. Let's uncover the truth about luxury chocolate. When you think of chocolate, you might picture a sweet treat that's affordable and widely available. However, certain luxury chocolates take indulgence to a whole new level, featuring extravagant ingredients like rare truffles and delicate gold flakes. These unique elements don't just add a touch of glamour, they significantly raise the cost, making them far more expensive than what you'd find in your local grocery store. Some of these artisanal delights can even cost hundreds of dollars per bar. But why are people willing to spend so much? It's not just about satisfying a craving, but also about the experience. Each bite is like a mini celebration for the senses. From the rich, complex flavors to inviting aromas, luxury chocolate offers a unique journey that ordinary chocolate simply can't match. For many, it's a way to treat themselves or find the perfect gift that feels truly special. So, are you ready to explore this fascinating world of high-end delights? Have you ever wondered why Bangladesh became independent? When India was partitioned in 1947, the area now known as Bangladesh was called East Pakistan. This separation aimed to create a nation for Muslims, but it also led to significant challenges. While the people of East Pakistan shared cultural and linguistic ties, they faced political and economic neglect from the government based in West Pakistan. Over the years, frustrations grew as East Pakistanis sought recognition for their identity and rights. Tensions hit a peak when the 1970 elections were dominated by East Pakistan's political party, but the West Pakistan government refused to hand over control. This disregard fueled protests, and in 1971, the struggle for independence erupted into a brutal war. After much sacrifice and resilience, East Pakistan emerged as the independent nation of Bangladesh later that year, celebrating its unique culture and identity. How did this transformation shape the region today? Can you imagine Trump as a Democrat in New York? Surprisingly, Donald Trump, who later became a prominent Republican figure, was actually registered as a Democrat from 2001 to 2009. During those years, he voted in several Democratic primaries and participated in the political landscape of the party. This unexpected affiliation can seem puzzling, given his later policies and rhetoric. Trump's registration coincided with a time when he was exploring his political ambitions, engaging with figures in the Democratic Party, and voicing support for certain Democratic policies. Many wonder what influenced his shift from the Democratic to the Republican Party in the following decade. His journey showcases how political identities can evolve and adapt, often driven by personal strategy or changing public opinion. So, what led to Trump's remarkable party switch, and how do such changes shape American politics? Did you know that llamas are called llama-glama? These fascinating animals, native to South America, belong to the camelid family, which also includes alpacas, guanacos, and vicuñas. Llamas are known for their unique appearance, featuring long necks, large ears, and soft, woolly coats. Originally domesticated by the Incas, llamas serve as pack animals and providers of wool, meat, and hides. They are incredibly social creatures, often living in groups and forming strong bonds with each other and even with humans. Llamas communicate using a series of hums, grunts, and even alarm calls to warn their herd of potential threats. These gentle and intelligent animals can be trained for various tasks, making them quite versatile. With their friendly nature and quirky personalities, it's no wonder llamas are beloved by many around the world. Have you ever seen one up close? Believe it or not, the world's longest cigar exists. This remarkable creation stretches an incredible 295 feet, which is almost as long as a football field. Rolled in 2016 by the talented Jose Castellacaro, this gigantic cigar is named Tabano, meaning horsefly in Spanish. The impressive length of Tabano isn't just about size, it represents a unique blend of craftsmanship and tradition. To create a cigar this long, Castellacaro used a staggering amount of tobacco leaves, hand-rolling each section meticulously. This process took hours and required not only skill, but also a deep understanding of the materials involved. Tabano gained attention in the Guinness World Records for its remarkable dimensions, showcasing the world of cigars that often fascinates enthusiasts and casual fans alike. Imagine lighting up a cigar that spans the length of a school bus. This incredible feat raises questions about the future of cigar making and how artisans can push the boundaries of tradition. Could there be an even longer cigar out there waiting to be rolled? Guess what really drives broken heart syndrome? Stress-induced cardiomyopathy, colloquially known as broken heart syndrome, occurs when extreme emotional stress triggers a heart attack without any physical blockages. Imagine feeling such intense emotions from a breakup or a devastating loss that your heart literally reacts as if it's under attack. This fascinating phenomenon demonstrates just how intertwined our emotional and physical health truly are. Interestingly, while symptoms may mimic those of a traditional heart attack, like chest pain and shortness of breath, broken heart syndrome generally affects women more often than men. Doctors believe that sudden surges of stress hormones can temporarily stun the heart muscle, affecting its ability to pump effectively. The good news is that recovery is usually swift, but it serves as a powerful reminder to take care of our mental well-being. So how can we manage stress to protect our hearts? Let's uncover the truth about surprising secrets of Siberian Huskies revealed. Siberian Huskies are remarkable dogs, specifically bred by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia to thrive in icy environments. These furry companions possess extraordinary physical traits that make them masters of the cold. A thick double coat insulates them, keeping them warm even in frigid temperatures. Their bushy tails serve a clever purpose too. When they sleep, they often curl them around their noses for added warmth. Huskies don't merely endure extreme cold, they excel in it. Trained to pull sleds over long distances, these dogs combine strength and incredible stamina, vital for their role in transportation and hunting for the Chukchi people. The bond they form with their human companions is legendary, showcasing loyalty and teamwork. Interestingly, Huskies adapt impressively to various terrains, making them perfect for the rugged Arctic landscape. Today, these playful dogs captivate hearts as beloved family pets and often participate in winter sports. With a history rooted in survival and adaptation, Huskies stand as a testament to nature's marvels and the incredible relationships between humans and animals. Here's a wild fact about Aerogel that stuns. This material, often described as solid smoke, is 99% air, yet can support impressive weight without collapsing. Imagine a substance so light that it can actually float on a delicate flower. Despite its feathery nature, Aerogel has incredible insulating properties, making it a champion at protecting against heat and even fire. Its unique structure allows it to trap air molecules, which is key to how it insulates so effectively. NASA has recognized Aerogel's potential, using it in their spacesuits and on probes exploring distant worlds. Just picture the extraordinary feats of engineering that come from such a light material. Whether it's keeping astronauts safe or aiding scientific discoveries, Aerogel is truly a remarkable innovation. Are you ready to explore more about this ultra-light wonder in our daily lives? Here's something incredible about adipocere preservation. Under specific conditions, a body can transform into a waxy substance known as adipocere or grave wax. This fascinating process occurs when body fat breaks down due to the action of soil enzymes after death. These enzymes interact with the fats in the body, leading to a chemical reaction that changes the fat into a soft, waxy material. This natural phenomenon usually happens in damp, anaerobic environments, where the lack of oxygen slows down the typical decomposition processes. Adipocere can effectively preserve the body for years, often found in old graves or archaeological sites. It's like nature's way of wrapping the remains in a protective layer. This unique preservation has intrigued scientists and historians alike, shedding light on how bodies decompose in the conditions that can alter this process. Isn't it amazing how our natural world can create such unusual forms of preservation? Can you imagine living with constant air pollution? Miyake-jima, a volcanic island located south of Tokyo, is home to around 2,500 resilient residents facing an extraordinary challenge. This island sits in one of the world's most active sulfur dioxide zones, a reality heightened by a volcanic eruption in 2000 that significantly polluted the air. Despite the health risks, these residents have chosen to stay and make the best of their unique situation. Most of them wear gas masks for daily activities like shopping or walking because the air quality can be harsh. You might wonder why they remain on the island. Many residents cite their strong community ties and a deep connection to their home as reasons for staying, even amidst harsh conditions. The island boasts breathtaking scenery, with rugged landscapes and beautiful coastlines, which adds to the allure of sticking around. Living in Miyake-jima is a testament to human resilience and adaptability, as the community learns to navigate life in a zone that most would likely flee from. How do they continue to thrive in such an environment? Here's a wild fact about Tokyo, the largest city. Did you know that Tokyo is home to an astounding 37 million people? This massive population makes it the most populous city in the world, bustling with energy and life. Imagine a place where the streets buzz with activity, where delicious food stalls line the sidewalks, and where you can find amazing technology and rich history all in one place. Tokyo is not just about its size. It's a vibrant mix of traditional temples and modern skyscrapers, creating a unique skyline. Each neighborhood offers something different, from the fashion-forward streets of Shibuya to the serene gardens of Ueno. With such a large population, Tokyo is a hub for culture, innovation, and social interaction. This city never sleeps and constantly evolves, showcasing the beauty and challenges of urban living. What draws people to this incredible metropolis? Is it really true that giraffes are the tallest animals? Giraffes hold the title for being the tallest land animals on Earth, majestically towering over other wildlife. But here's a surprising twist. They have the same number of neck vertebrae as humans, just 7. Each vertebra in a giraffe's long neck is elongated, giving them their impressive height. These gentle giants can reach a staggering height of up to 18 feet. In addition to their height, giraffes are swift runners, capable of sprinting at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. What's even more fascinating is their unique fur patterns, which are much like human fingerprints. Each giraffe has a distinct coat that helps them recognize one another and avoid confusion in their social structures. Their incredible adaptations not only make them stand out in the wild, but also play a crucial role in their survival. From their towering presence to their speedy strides, giraffes are truly remarkable creatures that continue to awe wildlife enthusiasts around the globe. Believe it or not, Louis XIV ruled from age 4. Ascending to the throne in 1643, Louis XIV would become one of the most powerful monarchs in history, reigning for an incredible 72 years until his death in 1715. Known as the Sun King, he focused on centralizing power within the monarchy, leaving little room for dissent. One of his most famous achievements is the construction of the lavish Palace of Versailles, a stunning symbol of royal power and luxury that still captivates visitors today. Under his rule, France became a dominant force in European politics, influencing wars, alliances, and cultural developments. However, his approach to governance didn't come without consequences. The heavy taxes required to support his extravagant lifestyle led to widespread discontent among the populace. Therefore, while Louis XIV's reign is celebrated for its grandeur and achievements, it also highlights the burdens of absolute rule. How did such power shape France's future? Did you know lines aren't truly straight in the universe? This fascinating concept emerges from the world of physics, revealing how everything around us, including tiny particles and colossal structures, is shaped by the curvature of space-time and gravity. While we often perceive straight lines in our daily lives, a closer look shows that these lines have subtle curves and imperfections. For instance, light travels in a straight line, but it bends when passing near heavy objects like stars or planets. This bending happens because gravity affects the space around these massive bodies. Essentially, we find that perfect straightness is more of a dreamy ideal than a reality we can touch. So the next time you draw a line or admire a building's edges, remember, the very fabric of the universe weaves complexity and curvature into what we think are straight paths. Isn't it amazing to consider how beautifully irregular our universe truly is? Did you know that hedgehogs gather in arrays? This quirky term captures the adorable charm of these spiky little creatures. Hedgehogs are fascinating animals, easily recognized by their round bodies, tiny faces, and iconic spines that serve as protection against predators. You might catch a glimpse of them rummaging through gardens or snuffling in the underbrush during twilight hours. The term array perfectly describes the delightful way these creatures group together, especially when foraging for food or seeking mates in breeding season. Although they're often solitary, seeing them in an array can evoke warm feelings. Hedgehogs belong to the Erinaceidae family and come in various species across the globe, each with unique traits and habitats. For instance, the European hedgehog is known for its catchy behavior of curling into a tight ball when threatened, while the African pygmy hedgehog is a popular pet due to its smaller size. So the next time you hear about an array of hedgehogs, imagine a bunch of sweet little balls of fur and spines gathering together, showcasing nature's incredible ability to bring diverse creatures together. Here's a wild fact about your brain's oxygen needs. Did you know that the brain, although only about 2% of your body weight, uses around 25% of the oxygen you breathe in? This incredible demand for oxygen is crucial because your brain is constantly working even when you're resting or sleeping. It's responsible for everything from thinking and processing information to controlling automatic functions like breathing and heartbeat. This is why deep breathing can significantly boost your concentration and clarity. When you take long, slow breaths, your body gets more oxygen and your brain can truly thrive. On the flip side, if you hold your breath or breathe shallowly for too long, you might start to feel dizzy or lightheaded. So, remembering to breathe deeply can actually sharpen your focus and help you think more clearly. How cool is that? Is it really true that our feet have 52 bones? Surprisingly, yes. The adult human body is made up of 206 bones, and a whopping 52 of those are tucked away in our feet. This fascinating fact highlights just how complex our feet are, as they not only provide support but also control our movements while walking, running, or jumping. The bones in our feet include the tarsals, metatarsals, and phalanges, which work together to create a flexible and durable structure. Each foot has 7 tarsal bones, 5 metatarsals, and 14 phalanges. It's an engineering marvel. The structure of our feet also helps absorb shock and distribute weight evenly, which is crucial for maintaining balance and preventing injuries. So next time you take a step, remember that there are a lot of tiny bones at work, allowing you to move with grace and stability. Isn't it amazing how much our feet do for us? Here's something incredible about a unique library. Located in a former brick factory, this innovative library offers free access to literature for residents of all ages. Imagine strolling through shelves filled with not just popular titles, but also rare and out-of-print books waiting to be discovered. This project beautifully demonstrates the significance of recycling by transforming an old industrial space into a hub of knowledge and community. It doesn't just serve as a place for reading, it inspires creativity and fosters a love for books. Visitors can explore everything from classic literature to lesser-known gems, prompting many around the world to start similar initiatives in their communities. This library shows how blending sustainability with a passion for reading can create something truly special. Why not visit a local library today and see what treasures await you? Did you know that Rinconada is the highest city? Nestled high in the Peruvian Andes, Rinconada towers an impressive 16,132 feet above sea level, making it the highest permanent settlement on Earth. Imagine living in a place where the air is thinner and the climate is cold. This unique city thrives on gold mining, which dominates its economy. Workers flock here for the promise of fortune. But did you know they are paid differently? Instead of cash, miners receive payments based on the amount of gold they extract, which can lead to a mix of wealth and hardship. Living in La Rinconada is challenging, with limited access to clean water and healthcare facilities. Yet the spirit of the community remains resilient. Despite the harsh conditions, the city bustles with life and ambition. Have you ever wondered what it's like to call such a remote place home? Nature's secret network. How do plants communicate? It's hard to believe, but plants don't just rely on sunshine and water. They actually talk to each other. Through an intricate underground network of fungi, known as mycorrhizal networks, plants share vital information about their surroundings. When a plant is under threat from pests or diseases, it can send chemical signals through these fungal connections, alerting nearby plants to prepare their defenses. This fascinating communication system also allows plants to share nutrients and resources, helping weaker plants survive in the harsh conditions of their environment. For example, when a larger tree experiences a drought, it can signal smaller plants nearby to help them conserve water. This remarkable teamwork illustrates the incredible interconnectedness of nature. It reminds us that even in the plant kingdom, cooperation is key to survival. So next time you stroll through a forest or garden, consider all the chatting going on below your feet. Doesn't it make you wonder what else we don't know about the natural world? Believe it or not, H&M has a rich history. Many people think of H&M simply as a popular clothing brand, but its name actually has deep roots in Swedish culture. The H stands for Henny, a beloved Swedish brand known for its delicious milk, while the M represents the Mords, a religious group that has played a significant role in Swedish heritage. This fascinating connection highlights that H&M is more than just a place to shop. It's a symbol of cultural intertwining. The brand's identity reflects the blending of different traditions, making it a unique part of Sweden's story. So the next time you browse through H&M's latest fashion, remember that each piece carries a hidden history. Isn't it amazing how a simple brand can link such diverse elements of society? Believe it or not, bananas come in over 1,000 varieties. Although many of us are familiar with the common yellow Cavendish banana, the world is home to an astonishing array of banana types, over 1,000 to be exact. These bananas can be categorized in around 50 distinct groups, each boasting unique flavors, sizes, and colors. For instance, the red banana, with its sweet and creamy flesh, stands in stark contrast to the miniature ladyfinger banana, which is perfect for snacking. Some bananas even develop names that reflect their origin or characteristics, such as the blue Java banana, known for its frosty bluish skin and soft texture reminiscent of vanilla ice cream. With such diversity, bananas grow in various climates from tropical to subtropical regions, making them accessible in many parts of the world. So next time you peel a banana, think about all the incredible varieties that exist beyond the one in your hand. Here's a wild fact about NBA players. It might surprise you to learn that even the best, like Stephen Curry, miss shots during practice. While social media often paints a picture of perfect shooting, the reality is much different. In the gym, NBA players work tirelessly on their skills, taking countless shots to refine their mechanics. Just like any other athlete, they frequently miss. These missed shots are a vital part of their training. The process of honing their skills requires repetition, and every missed attempt provides valuable feedback on what needs improvement. So next time you watch a game and see players making incredible shots, remember that behind those highlights lies a lot of hard work, dedication, and yes, plenty of misses. It's all part of their journey to excellence. Guess what really drives Australia's straight roads? Australia boasts some of the longest and straightest roads on the planet, stretching through vast deserts and open landscapes. To combat driver fatigue during these long stretches, creative road signs offer a fun twist. They pose trivia questions. Imagine cruising along the highway when suddenly you see a sign asking, "What is the only bird that can't fly?" After a few miles, the answer appears, keeping your mind sharp and engaged. These clever signs add a sprinkle of excitement to an otherwise monotonous journey. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about making the experience enjoyable. So whether you're driving through the Nullarbor Plain or the Outback, these trivia signs transform long drives into a playful adventure, reminding us that the journey can be just as rewarding as the destination. Did you know that intestines can reshape themselves after surgery? This incredible ability comes from the smooth muscle in their walls, which enables movement and repositioning. When a surgical procedure takes place, the intestines may face trauma or disruption. However, unlike many parts of our body that heal slowly, intestines can adjust rapidly to restore function. The smooth muscle helps create waves called peristalsis, which naturally push food along the digestive tract. As they heal, intestines can expand or contract based on their needs, adapting to the changes from surgery. This remarkable flexibility is essential for maintaining a healthy digestive process. Surgeries such as appendectomies or bowel resections showcase this ability, enabling the intestines to effectively recover and continue their vital role in digestion. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have such remarkable resilience and adaptability? Imagine a world coated in gold. The Earth's crust holds an astonishing amount of gold, enough to cover the entire planet if we could somehow get our hands on it. Scientists estimate that there are about 19 trillion tons of gold lurking beneath our feet. This precious metal is not just sitting there, it's mostly found in rock and ore formations, making it tricky to mine. Historically, gold has dazzled humans for millennia, symbolizing wealth, power, and beauty. From ancient jewelry to modern electronics, gold plays a huge role in our lives. Its rarity and unique properties make it invaluable in industries ranging from technology to medicine. So, while we may not coat the earth in gold anytime soon, knowing it's down there adds a bit of sparkle to our planet's story. What other secrets does the earth hold beneath the surface? Did you know that Tom Jaw Blue Hole is mysterious? This incredible underwater sinkhole, found in the stunning Chetumal Bay of Mexico, is not only breathtaking, but also the deepest known of its kind in the world. Measuring an astonishing 1,378 feet, 420 meters deep, it remains a tantalizing enigma as scientists have yet to reach its bottom. Imagine a giant, hidden chasm filled with the secrets of the ocean. The blue hole's depths might house fascinating marine life, unique geological formations, and even clues about ancient climate changes. Researchers are eager to explore this natural wonder further, hoping to unlock the mysteries that reside within its dark waters. As more explorations take place, we might uncover exciting discoveries that could reshape our understanding of underwater environments. What other surprises lie hidden in the depths of the Tom Jaw Blue Hole? Believe it or not, time isn't official in Samoy. On this tiny island in Norway, the residents have decided to live by the rhythms of nature rather than the ticking of clocks. During the summer, the sun shines brightly for an incredible 69 consecutive days, creating a magical atmosphere where daylight never seems to end. However, when winter arrives, the opposite happens. The sun disappears for a long stretch, plunging the island into darkness for another 69 days. Instead of adhering to standard schedules, the community organizes its daily activities around these natural light cycles. This unique lifestyle allows them to embrace the beauty of the seasons and maintain a deep connection to their environment. This approach to time may seem strange to outsiders, but for the people of Samoy, it feels completely natural and harmonious. What do you think about living by the sun schedule? You won't believe this about clownfish. These fascinating fish have a unique way of ensuring their survival and reproductive success by changing sex based on their social environment. In a clownfish group, only the dominant female breeds, while the largest male is her partner. If the dominant female dies, the largest male can transform into a female, taking her place and ensuring that breeding can continue. This incredible ability isn't just limited to clownfish. Other species like some wrasses and parrotfish can also switch genders as needed. This natural adaptation helps maintain the balance of their populations, especially when there are not enough males or females available. So next time you watch these vibrant fish swimming around in coral reefs, remember that they might just be able to switch sex to keep their community thriving. Isn't nature full of surprises? Did you know Rio has the largest floating Christmas tree? This magnificent tree towers over 279 feet and graces the beautiful Rodrigo de Freitas Lagoon in Brazil. Every holiday season, it transforms the lagoon into a dazzling spectacle filled with millions of colorful lights, creating a magical atmosphere that attracts thousands of visitors. This stunning display is not just a tree, it's a celebration of joy and togetherness, showcasing the spirit of Christmas in a unique way. Built on a floating platform, the tree is adorned with decorations representing the rich culture of Brazil. Visitors flock to the lagoon to take family photos and enjoy the festive spirit, while local performances and night festivities make the experience even more special. If you ever find yourself in Rio during the season, this breathtaking sight should definitely top your list of must-see attractions. Discover the magic behind the money tree plant. Jade, a succulent native to South Africa, has captured the hearts of many. This charming plant, often kept indoors for its stunning appearance, is more than just a pretty decoration. Known as the money tree in various cultures, especially in Asia, it's believed to bring good fortune and prosperity. People often display jade plants in their homes or businesses, hoping to attract wealth and success. The jade plant has thick, shiny leaves that store moisture, making it easy to care for. Additionally, its ability to thrive in low light adds to its appeal. If you're looking for a plant that not only beautifies your space but also symbolizes abundance, the jade plant is an excellent choice. Have you considered adding one to your collection? Here's a wild fact about the Koenigsegg Regera. This high-performance vehicle can reach an astonishing speed of around 248.5 miles per hour in just 22.87 seconds. Imagine the thrill of accelerating in a car that's not just fast but also showcases cutting-edge technology. The secret behind this impressive speed lies in its powerful 5-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, which teams up with 3 electric motors to create a staggering output of over 100 horsepower. This unique hybrid system allows the Regera to boast both blistering acceleration and remarkable efficiency. Not only does it fly down the track, but it can also come to a complete stop in just 8.62 seconds, proving that speed and control can go hand in hand. Designed for those who crave the ultimate driving experience, the Koenigsegg Regera is a masterpiece of engineering that pushes the limits of what a car can do. Are you ready to buckle up and feel the rush? Believe it or not, your bones change your voice. When we hear our own voice, it often sounds different than how others hear it. This surprising effect is mostly due to the way bones in our head transmit sound waves. Normally, when we speak, vibrations travel through the air and reach our ears. However, some sound waves also vibrate through the bones in our skull, producing a richer, bass-heavy version of our voice that we don't hear when listening to a recording. This difference can lead many people to dislike the sound of their own voice. It's interesting to note that while we might hear our voices deeper and fuller, recordings capture only the air-transmitted sound, which may feel high-pitched and unappealing. So next time you cringe at your own voice, remember it's just your bones playing tricks on you. Most people don't know this, but he was a saint. Choosing to live as a beggar, Dobri collected money not for himself, but to donate to those in need, including charities, orphanages, and churches. This remarkable man, who hailed from Bulgaria, believed that true happiness comes from helping others, and his selfless actions made a profound impact on his community. Often seen wandering the streets, Dobri wore tattered clothes but carried a heart filled with love. Instead of seeking wealth or comfort, he chose to reside in a simple church annex during his last days, further emphasizing his commitment to his faith and service. His story inspires many to reflect on how they can help those around them. Are you ready to make a difference like Dobri did? Prepare to be surprised by Neil deGrasse Tyson's career choice. It's hard to imagine a world where Neil deGrasse Tyson, the renowned astrophysicist, might have danced instead of delving into the cosmos. While navigating the challenges of financing his higher education, Tyson seriously contemplated a rather unexpected route: stripping. This unique consideration highlights the financial struggles many face in pursuit of academic dreams. However, Tyson made a pivotal decision, ultimately choosing to focus on his love for math lessons and the sciences. With his sharp intellect and passion for the universe, he pursued his studies diligently, leading him to become a prominent figure in science communication. Tyson's journey reminds us that even the brightest minds can face daunting choices, and how they navigate these paths shapes their futures. Who would have thought that one of the most influential scientists today almost took a detour into the world of entertainment to get by? Let's uncover the truth about F1 drivers' weight loss. During a thrilling Formula One race, drivers can lose between 2 to 3 kilograms, and this astonishing amount is primarily due to intense sweating. You might be wondering why this happens. In the cockpit, temperatures soar, sometimes reaching upwards of 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a furnace-like environment. The combination of heat, high stress, and the physical demands of controlling a powerful race car adds to the driver's exertion. As they navigate sharp turns and accelerate rapidly, their bodies are pushed to the limit, causing them to sweat profusely. This significant fluid loss can lead to dehydration if not properly managed with hydration strategies before and during the race. Moreover, maintaining physical fitness is crucial for drivers, not just for performance, but also for safety. In such a high-speed sport where every second counts, understanding how their bodies react can help fans appreciate the effort behind those breathtaking laps. Isn't it fascinating how much they endure on the track? This might surprise you. California bans bathtub oranges. While it may sound a bit strange, there's actually a law against eating an orange while soaking in the tub in California. The exact reasoning behind this quirky rule isn't crystal clear, but many speculate it might tie back to issues like plumbing and cleanliness. Imagine the mess that could happen if orange juice dripped everywhere. California is known for its unique laws, and this one is no exception. It's a reminder of how sometimes more bizarre regulations exist to prevent simple mishaps that could cause bigger problems. While munching on your favorite citrus fruit in the tub may seem harmless, the state decided it had to draw the line somewhere. So next time you relax in the bath, consider leaving the oranges on the breakfast table. What other strange laws might be lurking in your own state? Ever thought about that little table in your pizza box? This small white plastic invention, known as a pizza saver, was created in 1974 to solve a simple but annoying problem: how to keep the pizza from being squished by the box lid. Imagine opening up a pizza only to find it stuck to the top of the box. That would ruin the meal. The clever design of the pizza saver is shaped like a tripod, allowing it to stand up while supporting the pizza above. It doesn't just keep the cheese and toppings intact, it also helps manage steam that can cause sogginess. Surprisingly, this tiny device has become an iconic part of pizza culture, often overlooked amidst the delicious toppings. Next time you enjoy a slice, take a moment to appreciate the thought that went into such a simple object. It's amazing how a small solution can make a big difference in your pizza experience. Who knew that a little piece of plastic could have such a tasty impact? Have you ever seen sound in action? In 2024, scientists made a huge leap forward with the introduction of the sonic visualizer. This incredible device revolutionizes how we perceive sound by turning sound waves into stunning, colorful light patterns. For individuals who are deaf or hard of hearing, this means they can experience music and speech in a whole new way. By converting audio signals into visual displays, the sonic visualizer bridges sensory gaps, allowing users to see sounds that many of us take for granted. Imagine walking into a room where music is playing, and instead of just hearing the notes, you can watch them dance in waves of color and light. This technology doesn't only help with communication, it sparks creativity too. Artists and musicians are already experimenting with how they can use these visualizations in their work, creating artworks and performances that are immersive and multisensory. As this technology develops, it promises to inspire more innovative ways for us to connect, communicate, and celebrate the beauty of sound. What other amazing things could we discover next? Let's uncover the truth about Darwin's Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos Islands played a key role in shaping Charles Darwin's groundbreaking theory of evolution. When he arrived in 1835, the islands dazzled him with their unique wildlife. From the giant tortoises to the colorful finches, each species demonstrated remarkable adaptations to their specific environments. Observing these differences led Darwin to question how these distinct species had emerged. His famous observations, particularly of the finches' varied beaks, helped him develop the idea of natural selection. This theory suggests that organisms that adapt well to their surroundings are more likely to survive and reproduce. In essence, the Galapagos became a natural laboratory where Darwin pieced together the puzzle of evolution. Even today, these islands are a vibrant reminder of the incredible diversity of life and the profound connections that exist in nature. Isn't it fascinating how one place can transform our understanding of life itself? Is it really true that flag colors change with war? Surprisingly, it is. Many national flags have specific rules about how they are displayed depending on the situation. In peacetime, the blue stripe often sits on top, representing peace and stability. For example, the flag of Russia features blue at the top, signaling calm. However, when nations enter a state of war, such as during a conflict or military readiness, the red stripe is raised above. This change is a bold statement of courage and willingness to protect the country. The red color traditionally symbolizes bravery and bloodshed, reflecting the sacrifices made by those who defend the nation. This fascinating practice not only highlights the importance of flags in national identity, but also serves as a powerful reminder of the differences between peace and war. Have you ever noticed these changes in the flags around you? Why exactly does the myth break speed records? This incredible electric racing car, developed by a talented group of Swiss students, has taken the automotive world by storm. With its remarkable ability to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 0.946 seconds, the myth sets a new world record that outpaces even traditional racing vehicles and high-performance Formula One cars. Weighing in at only 308 pounds, this lightweight powerhouse boasts an impressive 326 horsepower, demonstrating how innovative engineering can push the limits of speed. The students behind the myth didn't just focus on raw power, they applied advanced technologies and clever design principles to create a vehicle that balances performance with efficiency. Imagine the thrill of driving a car that can achieve such breathtaking speed in less than a second. Thanks to the clever minds behind the myth, the future of racing is electrifying. Prepare to be amazed by the story of the Hunley. This remarkable vessel was the first military submarine and played a pivotal role in naval warfare. Launched in 1863, the Hunley was powered by a unique hand-crank system, requiring incredible teamwork from its crew of 8 brave men. Their main mission came in 1864, when they successfully sank the Union warship Housatonic, making a bold statement about the potential of submarines in combat. The Hunley helped to change the course of naval history, demonstrating how innovations could shift the balance during wartime. Unfortunately, it met a tragic fate soon after, as it sank on its return journey, taking its crew with it. This early submarine was not just an engineering marvel of its time, but it also paved the way for future submarines. The Hunley remains a critical piece of history, illustrating both the ingenuity and dangers of underwater warfare. Let's uncover the truth about solar power in Nevada. The Ivanpah Solar Electric Generating System, one of the largest solar plants in the world, is a shining example of renewable energy innovation. Located in the Mojave Desert, it uses a staggering 170,000 mirrors to focus sunlight onto 3 towering structures, generating enough electricity to power thousands of homes. However, while this technology helps reduce reliance on fossil fuels, it comes with challenges. The intense glare produced by these mirrors can disrupt satellites flying overhead, causing miscalculations and technical difficulties. Additionally, the heat generated poses risks to local bird species, which can be harmed when they fly through the concentrated sunlight. Balancing the benefits of clean energy with environmental considerations is crucial as we move toward a sustainable future. Can solar technology find ways to minimize its impact on nature? Believe it or not, the Overland Train Mark II astonishes. This incredible amphibious vehicle was specifically developed for military and heavy lift applications, showcasing cutting-edge engineering. Stretching an impressive 107 yards long, the Overland Train Mark II is equipped with a remarkable 54 wheels, which help distribute its enormous weight. This vehicle can transport up to 600 tons of cargo, making it a vital asset in logistics and transportation sectors, especially in remote or challenging terrains. Its amphibious nature means it can traverse both land and water, opening up a world of possibilities for operations in diverse environments. Imagine this giant vehicle gliding across a lake or rolling over rugged landscapes, delivering essential supplies to troops or disaster-stricken areas. The Overland Train Mark II isn't just about size. Its design combines practicality with formidable power, ensuring it can tackle the toughest jobs. This vehicle is a true testament to human ingenuity, spanning over a football field length and boasting the strength to carry loads that would challenge most trucks and boats. How do you think such innovations will shape future transport solutions? Did you know laundry detergent is a hot commodity? This might sound shocking, but items like Tide are becoming prime targets for thieves. The demand for laundry detergent is high, and it's surprisingly easy to resell. Criminals have discovered that these everyday products can be exchanged for cash or even other illegal goods like drugs. It's basically turned into a form of currency on the black market. Imagine a world where a simple bottle of detergent could hold as much value as cash. This trend skyrocketed during the pandemic when many people stayed home and cleaning supplies flew off the shelves. Retailers have faced losses as thieves know that products like Tide are both in demand and have a high resale value. While it may seem trivial, the situation highlights how essential common items have become. So next time you see that vibrant blue bottle on the shelf, remember it's not just laundry detergent. It's also a sought-after item on the streets. How did something as simple as detergent end up in the middle of such a complicated situation? Surprisingly, it's a fact that ice comes in types. Did you know that there are various forms of ice, each depending on how water molecules align under certain conditions? For example, Ice 2 and Ice 5 are denser than the regular ice we see in our daily lives. These special types of ice can naturally form in extreme environments like Europa, a fascinating moon of Jupiter. When scientists study these different ice types, they gain valuable insights into how water behaves beyond Earth. This knowledge is crucial for exploring planetary geology, as it reveals how water plays a role in shaping other worlds. Additionally, understanding these forms of ice can enhance our comprehension of deep-sea ecosystems and the physics of water itself. All of this not only broadens our perspective on the universe, but also deepens our appreciation for the simple yet complex molecule we rely on every day: water. Discover the secret subway lines of Cold War Berlin. During this tense period, West Berlin's subway system ran right underneath East Berlin, creating an underground world of mystery and intrigue. Certain lines curved beneath the divided city, passing through abandoned ghost stations that were completely closed to the public. These eerie stops, dimly lit and guarded, were like time capsules, preserving the essence of a bygone era. Trains would roll silently past, with passengers unaware of the hidden history just outside their windows. The guards at these stations ensured that no one strayed from the tracks, maintaining a strict barrier between the two sides. It wasn't until the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 that these forgotten areas began to resurface, revealing stories of separation and resilience. Can you imagine riding through such a fascinating and secretive part of history? What if I told you about quadball's magic? This exciting sport, previously known as Quidditch, takes inspiration from the beloved Harry Potter series. Played by two teams of 7 players, quadball merges athleticism with a touch of fantasy. Each player rides a broomstick, really just a stick held between their legs, adding a whimsical flair to the game. The objective is to score points by throwing a ball through one of 3 elevated hoops, and it gets even more thrilling with the presence of a neutral runner called the snitch. This runner doesn't belong to either team and is dressed differently to ensure a challenge. Catching the snitch not only earns a team 30 points, but also ends the game, making this pursuit a fantastic blend of strategy and speed. Quad ball embraces inclusivity, allowing players of all backgrounds to join in the fun. Have you ever dreamed of flying while competing? Now you can experience that adventure on the field. Could you imagine bones growing in place of muscles? Fiber dysplasia ossificans progressiva, or FOP, is a rare genetic disease that leads to a bizarre condition where the body's soft tissues, like muscles and tendons, gradually transform into bone. This process can be likened to an unfortunate and relentless process of turning the body into a rigid sculpture, making movement increasingly difficult for those affected. Imagine living with a body that becomes imprisoned by its own growth. The mutation responsible for FOP is found in a gene called ACVR1, and it disrupts the normal functioning of bone growth. Normally, our bodies have a remarkable ability to heal and regenerate. But in people with FOP, even minor injuries can trigger the formation of extra bone in the wrong places. As a result, activities we take for granted, such as stretching or bending, can become nearly impossible over time. With only a few hundred cases diagnosed worldwide, researchers are racing to find a cure, studying how these transformations occur, and exploring potential treatments. The challenge of this condition raises important questions about genetics, the body's mechanisms, and our understanding of human biology. You might be shocked to learn that Ozzfest Rocks, this legendary heavy metal music tour created by the iconic Ozzy Osbourne and his wife Sharon, has taken the world by storm since its inception. Ozfest isn't just a festival, it's an electrifying experience that draws passionate fans from all walks of life, eager to enjoy live performances from some of the best rock bands. Imagine a weekend filled with headbanging, unforgettable energy, and an atmosphere that pulses with excitement. Attendees often describe the event as a celebration of rock culture and camaraderie among fellow metalheads. The lineup features renowned artists, making it a must-see for anyone who loves heavy music. This festival also creates a space for fans to connect, share their love for rock, and experience the thrill of live music like never before. Are you ready to feel the excitement of Ozfest? Prepare to be amazed by corn's surprising classification. Did you know that from a botanical perspective, corn is actually considered a fruit? That's right. Corn is classified as a caryopsis, which is a type of grain. Each kernel of corn serves as a seed, and these kernels are nestled within the cob, which is the actual fruit. It's fascinating to think of corn not just as a vegetable that we grill at barbecues or munch on in salads, but as a vital part of the fruit family. Caryopsis grains are unique because their seed coat is fused with the fruit wall, making them quite different from other fruits we might be more familiar with, like apples or peaches. So the next time you bite into a sweet ear of corn, remember you're enjoying a fruit packed with nutrition, flavor, and a whole lot of surprises. What if I told you about mouse fur eyebrows? During China's Tang Dynasty, wealthier women took beauty to a whole new level with a quirky trend: false eyebrows made from the fur of mice. These luxurious adornments were meticulously glued to their faces to enhance their look and showcase their status in society. Imagine a time when beauty standards were so distinct that wearing mouse fur on your eyebrows could set you apart. This practice not only reflects the lengths people will go for aesthetic appeal, but also highlights the creativity and resourcefulness of women in that era. While it may sound strange today, this unique trend is just one example of how beauty standards have evolved. From natural looks to extravagant styles, history shows us that beauty has always been about making a statement. What other unusual beauty fads do you think existed in the past? Guess what really drives atomic diversity? Protons, the positive particles at the center of atoms, are more fascinating than you might think. Scientists have discovered that protons are not static or uniform. Instead, they come in various shapes and sizes. This variation is influenced by the smaller particles, called quarks, that move inside protons. As these quarks zoom around, they change the proton's shape, making them appear differently depending on their speed and energy. This means that protons can look and behave uniquely in different conditions. Understanding protons is crucial because they play a significant role in the atomic structure that makes up everything around us, from the air we breathe to the stars in the sky. The complexity of protons challenges our understanding of how matter interacts on a fundamental level. Isn't it amazing how tiny particles can create such diversity in the universe? Guess what really thrives in total darkness? Unique organisms like blind salamanders and cavefish have made a remarkable life in the pitch-black depths of caves. These creatures are fascinating examples of evolution, adapting over generations to their dark environments. For instance, blind salamanders have lost their eyesight entirely, relying on other senses to navigate their subterranean world. Likewise, cavefish have developed sensory adaptations that help them find food and mates in total darkness. But caves aren't just home to interesting animals. They also hold remarkable geological features. Take the Sun Dam Cave in Vietnam, where underground rivers carve out awe-inspiring rock formations over centuries. These rivers not only shape the cave's physical structure, but also create unique ecosystems that sustain various life forms. The interplay between the dark habitat and life forms there showcases nature's incredible ability to adapt and thrive. What other secrets might these hidden worlds reveal? Guess what really drives your every step? It may surprise you to learn that taking just one step engages up to 200 muscles in an adult human. Our bodies are quite the complex machines, and every simple action we take requires a well-coordinated effort of various muscle groups. When you lift your foot, dozens of muscles in your legs, hips, and core spring into action to ensure a smooth and balanced motion. Each muscle works in harmony, sending signals from your brain that coordinate everything from your posture to your stride. This intricate dance of muscles not only allows you to walk, but it also showcases the incredible adaptability and strength of the human body. So the next time you take a stroll, remember that a simple step is a powerful display of physical teamwork. How many muscles are at work during your casual walk? Prepare to be amazed by shaving myths. Many people think that shaving makes hair grow back thicker or faster, but this isn't true. When you shave, you're cutting hair at the surface level, which doesn't affect its growth rate or thickness. Your hair's texture and growth speed depend on genetics and hormones, not on how you groom it. The illusion occurs because shaving leaves the hair with a blunt edge, making it feel coarser as it grows back, but it actually retains the same characteristics it had before. So when someone says, "Don't shave that, it will come back thicker," they're just repeating a common myth. Understanding this can save you from unnecessary worries about your grooming routines. Isn't it fascinating how easily myths can spread without any scientific backing? Next time you reach for a razor, remember the truth behind hair growth. Guess what really drives great white sharks? Great white sharks are among the ocean's most remarkable predators, yet their mating habits remain shrouded in mystery. Despite thorough research and extensive surveillance, scientists have never directly observed great white shark mating. This gap in knowledge is fascinating because it challenges what we think we know about these powerful creatures. Sharks are known for their keen instincts and hunting prowess, but their reproductive behavior is a completely blank page. Researchers suspect that great whites may mate in deep, remote areas of the ocean where human observers rarely venture. Some believe that the stress of monitoring could alter their natural behaviors, keeping this vital part of their life cycle hidden. By unraveling this mystery, we could learn more about their survival and the health of our oceans. So what secrets could great white sharks be hiding beneath the waves? Did you know Mars is smaller than Earth? Mars has a diameter that's just 53% of Earth's, making it the second smallest planet in our solar system, right after Mercury. While Earth measures around 12,242 kilometers across, Mars comes in at about 6,779 kilometers. This size difference is fascinating because it influences many characteristics of the planet. For instance, Mars has less gravity, which means you would weigh significantly less if you stood on its surface. Despite being smaller, Mars boasts a stunning landscape of mountains, valleys, and even the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. These features make Mars a prime candidate for exploration and study as scientists seek to understand its history and potential for hosting life. Could we one day call Mars home, or at least visit it as tourists? Discover the fiery rivalry of Newton and Hooke. In the 17th century, two of history's greatest scientists, Isaac Newton and Robert Hooke, were locked in an intense competition that shaped the course of scientific discovery. Their relationship became particularly heated when Newton, known for his groundbreaking work in mathematics and physics, chose to withhold a manuscript that contained crucial insights for their discussions. This action amplified their tensions, showcasing how personal rivalries could impact scientific progress. Hooke, an accomplished scientist in his own right, was not only keen to advance knowledge about gravity and light, but also felt strongly that collaboration was vital. However, the struggle between the two brilliant minds reflected a broader pattern during that era, where ambitious scientists often found themselves in fierce competition. The rivalry sparked innovation, but it also taught us about the complexities of sharing knowledge in the quest for understanding the universe. What lessons can we draw from their epic conflict? Did you know a flock of peacocks is a party? While this might sound like a quirky joke, it's actually true. Peacocks, with their stunning iridescent feathers and exuberant displays, come together in groups called parties. These gatherings aren't just for fun. They help males attract females by showcasing their dazzling tail feathers, known as trains. When peacocks spread their feathers, it creates an impressive sight that can often catch the attention of potential mates. This natural behavior is crucial for their reproduction and is also an important social interaction among these beautiful birds. You might find it amusing that the term party fits so well, considering how vibrant and lively these gatherings can be. Just imagine a colorful display of peacocks strutting around, their feathers shimmering in the sunlight. It's like nature's own festival. Next time you hear someone mention a party of peacocks, you'll know that it's not just a fun way to describe them, but a reflection of their social and courtship behaviors. Isn't nature fascinating? What if I told you Lego means play well? The name Lego has a fascinating origin that beautifully captures the essence of what the brand represents. It comes from the Danish phrase "legot," which translates to play well. But that's not all. In a delightful twist of languages, it also means putting together in Latin. This little piece of trivia reveals how Lego encourages creativity and imagination, inviting kids and adults alike to construct amazing worlds using colorful bricks. Since its creation, Lego has become synonymous with fun and learning, teaching countless individuals about teamwork, problem-solving, and spatial awareness. Whether you're building a spaceship or a cozy house, every click of the bricks fosters not just play, but also growth. Isn't it incredible how a simple name can encompass the spirit of joy and building that has inspired generations? Why exactly does drizzle feel different from rain? Meteorologists define drizzle as rain with tiny droplet sizes smaller than 0.5 millimeters. This difference in size is key. When it drizzles, the small droplets fall gently, often creating a fine mist that seems to float in the air. To tell if it's drizzle or actual rain, you can use a simple trick. Just observe if the droplets create splashes when they hit surfaces. If they do, congratulations, it's rain. But if you see no splashes, then it's just drizzle. This approach not only simplifies how we think about weather, but also combines scientific precision with our everyday experiences. So next time you step outside, take a moment to notice the type of precipitation you're feeling. Is it a gentle drizzle or a heavier rain shower? Understanding these weather patterns can give you a deeper appreciation for the world around you. Prepare to be amazed by the tooth mouse tradition. In various cultures like Italy, France, and parts of South America, children celebrate losing their teeth in a unique way. Instead of the well-known tooth fairy, they leave their lost teeth for a little mouse. This delightful tradition involves kids placing their teeth under their pillows, hoping the tooth mouse will visit during the night. When they wake up, they often find small gifts or coins in exchange for their teeth. The tooth mouse is a charming character, symbolizing good luck and reward for growing up. While the tooth fairy typically flits around with wings, the tooth mouse has its own enchanting story, rooted in tradition and folklore. This practice celebrates childhood and the milestones of growing up in a fun and magical way. Have you ever heard of a tooth mouse before? Is it really true that sharks predate World War events? Absolutely. Sharks have been gliding through the oceans for over 400 million years, far before any human conflicts. They first appeared more than 200 million years before dinosaurs roamed the Earth, showcasing their incredible resilience and adaptability. These fascinating creatures are often called living fossils because their basic body structure has changed very little over countless ages. Understanding their long history helps us appreciate the delicate balance of ocean ecosystems today. Sharks play vital roles as top predators, helping maintain healthy fish populations and coral reefs. Moreover, these ancient animals can teach us about evolutionary biology and environmental changes. As we look to the future, protecting sharks is crucial, not just for their survival, but for the health of our planet's oceans. How can we better respect and protect these magnificent beings? Why exactly does Freddie Mercury's voice captivate us? Scientists believe that his unique vocal abilities came from a fascinating method of vibrating his vocal cords. Unlike many singers, Mercury was known to create rich, powerful sounds that seemed to defy the normal limits of human vocalization. This may be due to the way he manipulated his vocal cords, allowing him to reach a wide range of notes, from deep bass to soaring highs. Mercury's talent wasn't just about the notes, it was also about his incredible control and emotional expressiveness. His ability to blend genres, switch styles, and convey complex feelings through his singing contributed to his iconic fame. Songs like Bohemian Rhapsody and Somebody to Love showcase not just his vocal power, but also his dramatic flair and creativity. It's no wonder that fans around the world still celebrate his legacy. What do you think makes his voice so unforgettable? Believe it or not, tree marriages are a thing in India. In some regions, particularly in southern India, certain traditions involve individuals marrying trees to counteract bad luck or rectify a cursed love life. This unusual practice stems from deeply rooted beliefs in astrology and spiritual healing. People think that marrying a tree can remove negative energies believed to disrupt their fate. This ceremony often requires the bride or groom to tie a nuptial knot with a tree, and after the ritual, the tree is sometimes cut down, symbolizing that the bad luck has been removed. Even though this may sound odd to many, it highlights how creative and hopeful people can be in facing life's challenges. These tree marriages reflect a unique cultural approach to seeking happiness, showing how traditions can shape our understanding of love and destiny. How do you think modern views on relationships compare? Is it really true that zebras can dodge flies? Research has shown that zebra-striped horses attract fewer horseflies than their solid-colored counterparts like black, brown, gray, or white horses. It turns out that those striking stripes play a clever role in nature. The patterns interfere with the fly's vision, making it difficult for them to focus and land on a zebra's body. Horseflies rely on their eyesight to target their next meal, and the bold black and white stripes confuse them, reducing the chances of an unwanted bite. This fascinating feature showcases how evolution can help animals adapt to their environments. So the next time you see a zebra, remember, those fashionable stripes aren't just for looks. They might just be the secret to keeping pesky flies away. Isn't nature amazing? This might surprise you. Squirrels love adventure. These lively forest creatures have been humorously described as jet-fueled junkies addicted to thrills. Imagine the agile squirrel darting from branch to branch, performing daring leaps that would make any acrobat envious. Scientists have observed that these furry animals engage in high-speed chases and risky maneuvers while foraging for food or escaping predators. This exaggerated portrayal captures the unpredictable essence of nature, showcasing how these little critters often act with remarkable boldness. Their playful antics even serve a purpose. By navigating trees and interacting with their environment, squirrels keep ecosystems balanced. So the next time you spot a squirrel scrambling up a tree or chasing another, just remember, it's not just a show of energy, it's a testament to their adventurous spirit in the wild. Can you imagine living life on the edge like that? Believe it or not, Pripyat is a frozen ghost town. Once a bustling city in Ukraine, Pripyat was home to thousands of workers and their families who supported the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. However, in April 1986, a catastrophic explosion at the plant released a massive amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere, leading to the evacuation of the town just days later. Today, Pripyat stands as a haunting reminder of the disaster, with buildings, playgrounds, and shops eerily preserved in time. Nature has begun to reclaim the area, with trees breaking through sidewalks and wildlife returning to the deserted streets. Despite the dangers posed by radiation, many adventurous tourists visit this ghost town to explore its rich history and witness the resilience of nature. Guided tours help educate people about the events that unfolded there, shedding light on the devastating impact of the Chernobyl disaster. What secrets does this abandoned town hold, and what can we learn from its past? Here's a wild fact about ATMs. Did you know the world's most remote ATM, operated by Wells Fargo, is chilling out in Antarctica? This unique cash machine serves around 1 in 200 residents at the U.S. McMurdo Station, an important scientific facility located near the coast of the icy continent. Despite its frigid surroundings, this ATM is a vital resource for researchers and support staff who live and work in such an isolated place. When the outside temperatures can plunge well below zero, accessing cash can be difficult, yet the ATM provides a convenient solution. It allows people to manage their finances without having to travel long distances. Imagine living in a place where the nearest bank is thousands of miles away. This extraordinary ATM highlights how technology can bridge gaps even in the most extreme environments. Isn't it fascinating that someone can withdraw cash while in the land of ice and penguins? Curious about echinoderms and their unique movement? The water vascular system in echinoderms, like sea stars, is a truly remarkable feature that sets them apart from many other animals. Instead of relying on blood to move or function, these fascinating creatures utilize seawater in a hydraulic system. This means that when sea stars want to move, they can pump water into their flexible tube feet, allowing them to glide along the ocean floor with ease. Not only does this system aid in movement, but it also plays a crucial role in feeding and breathing. Sea stars can extend their stomachs out of their bodies to envelop prey, demonstrating their unique feeding capabilities. The fact that echinoderms swap blood for seawater showcases the incredible adaptations marine life can develop to thrive in their environments. This hydraulic marvel illustrates how evolution shapes organisms to survive and flourish in various habitats. So next time you see a sea star, remember its extraordinary water vascular system and how it helps these beautiful creatures navigate their underwater world. Can a bird really mimic chainsaws and cameras? Yes, it can. Meet the lyrebird, a remarkable feathered performer found in Australia. Known for its extraordinary ability to imitate a wide range of sounds, the lyrebird can mimic everything from the calls of other birds to the clicks of cameras and the roar of chainsaws. This impressive talent helps them communicate with each other and attract mates, showcasing the fascinating vocal abilities found in the animal kingdom. Imagine walking through the woods and suddenly hearing the sharp buzz of a chainsaw, only to discover it's a lyrebird showing off. Their complex songs and sounds are not just random. These birds carefully learn sounds from their environment and incorporate them into their own repertoire. The lyrebird's creativity highlights how intelligent and adaptable animals can be, sparking curiosity about what else is hiding in nature's symphony. This might surprise you, how gas gauges work. The gas tank gauge in cars operates through an ingenious mechanism involving a float. This float rises and falls with the fuel level inside the tank, giving drivers a clear indication of how much gas is left. When your tank is full, the float sits at the top, and as you consume fuel while driving, the float gradually sinks. This movement translates into electrical signals, which then display the fuel level on your dashboard. This simple yet effective system is crucial for vehicle functionality. Without it, drivers would be left guessing how much fuel they have left, potentially leading to unexpected stops at gas stations. The gas gauge helps prevent running out of fuel, turning a potentially stressful situation into a smooth drive. It's fascinating to think about the clever engineering behind such an everyday feature. Next time you check your gauge, you'll appreciate the float's vital role in keeping you informed on your journey. Here's what actually happens when sunlight hits Earth. You might think sunlight is yellow, but it's actually pure white. The sun emits light across the entire spectrum, creating that brilliant white glow. However, as sunlight travels through Earth's atmosphere, it encounters tiny particles and molecules. This scattering effect is more pronounced with blue light, which is shorter in wavelength, causing the sky to appear blue and the sunlight to seem more yellow when it reaches us. If you could view the sun's light from space, you'd see that it's blindingly white, free from the atmospheric influence that distorts our view on the surface. So every time you enjoy a sunny day, remember that the vibrant colors we experience are shaped by our atmosphere, making the sun seem warmer and more inviting than it truly is. What else do you think our atmosphere does to sunlight? Surprising truth about metabolism and body shape? It's a common belief that slim people must have speedy metabolisms, but that's often not the case. Did you know that individuals with slimmer physiques can actually have slower metabolic rates? This surprising reality stems from the fact that muscle burns more calories than fat. Muscles are active tissue, using energy even when we're at rest, while fat is more of a passive storage. Therefore, those who have a higher muscle mass generally enjoy faster metabolisms. This means that if someone appears slim but lacks muscle, they might not burn calories as quickly as someone with more muscle, regardless of their weight. So next time you think about metabolism and fitness, remember that muscle mass plays a crucial role in how our bodies use energy. Did you know that Cynthia Anderson vanished in 1981? On a seemingly normal day in Toledo, Ohio, 20-year-old Cynthia mysteriously disappeared from her workplace, leaving behind her car and purse, but no traces of where she might have gone. The strange situation puzzled detectives as there were no signs of struggle or forced entry, leading authorities to believe she might have willingly left or met with foul play. Just before her disappearance, Cynthia had shared her fears about being kidnapped and mentioned receiving unsettling phone calls, raising alarms among her loved ones. Despite extensive searches and investigations, Cynthia's case went cold, leaving a haunting mystery that still intrigues many today. What happened during those hours she vanished? To this day, her story serves as a chilling reminder of how quickly life can change and the ongoing efforts needed to unravel such enigmatic events. Hard to believe, but this fish is a star. The beautiful betta fish, known for its vivid colors and flowing fins, has captivated aquarium enthusiasts around the world. These small fish are often chosen for home tanks because they are relatively easy to care for, making them ideal for beginners. However, while bettas thrive in certain conditions, they aren't suited for setups that mimic the warm afternoon waters of Asia. Bettas prefer calm waters at around 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, so creating a peaceful environment is crucial for their health and happiness. Aquarists should avoid direct sunlight and strong currents to keep their betta stress-free. With proper care, these stunning fish can live for several years, adding a splash of color and vibrancy to any home aquarium. Are you ready to find out how to care for one? Can you believe Paul McCartney earned just £1? In a remarkable moment during the 2012 London Olympics closing ceremonies, the legendary musician performed for the world while receiving only a single pound for his effort. Reflecting his generous spirit, Paul chose to donate the symbolic payment instead of keeping it for himself. This act highlights not just his talent, but also his commitment to charity. Known for his unforgettable hits with the Beatles and his continued influence on music, McCartney's performance was part of a grand spectacle that celebrated sports and culture. Despite being a global star, his extraordinary decision to donate even the tiniest amount speaks volumes about his character. Instead of focusing on fame, he used the occasion to spread goodwill, showing that true passion isn't measured by monetary value. Isn't it inspiring to see such generosity from someone so famous? Guess what really drives these towering couples' story? Anna Haining-Swan and Martin Van Buren Bates hold the record for the tallest married couple ever. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 11 inches and 7 feet 9 inches, respectively, they drew attention wherever they went in the 19th century. These giants captured the fascination of many, not just due to their height, but also because of their love story that transcended societal norms. Their union was celebrated, and together they had a child that weighed a whopping 22 pounds at birth. This staggering weight was equally remarkable and highlighted the unique genetics that came from their extraordinary heights. While their child faced numerous challenges due to being born so large, Anna and Martin remained devoted parents. Their fascinating lives remind us that love knows no bounds, and in a world that often focuses on physical attributes, this couple taught us about connection and family in a truly extraordinary way. Isn't it amazing how height can shape a love story? Have you ever wondered why Jack White's riff is so iconic? It turns out the unforgettable guitar riff from Seven Nation Army almost had a different destiny. Jack White, the talented frontman of the White Stripes, initially crafted this catchy tune with hopes of it becoming a James Bond theme song. Just imagine if that had happened. However, White shifted gears and ultimately wrote the official theme for the 2008 film Quantum of Solace. The evolution of the riff shows White's creative process and how inspiration can lead to unexpected paths. Instead of fading into a Bond soundtrack, the riff became a defining anthem for sports events, protests, and many other moments in pop culture. Who would have thought that a song intended for a secret agent would end up resonating with so many people across the world? This twist in the story showcases the power of music and the surprising turns of artistic expression. Ever thought about why beards can grow so long? If a man never shaved throughout his life, his beard could potentially grow up to an astounding length of 30 feet. That's a lot of hair. On average, facial hair grows about half an inch each month, translating to 6 inches per year. Over the decades of adulthood, this adds up quickly. Interestingly, the world record for the longest beard belongs to a man named Shi Quping, whose facial hair measured more than 18 feet. While most people won't let their beards reach such extreme lengths, this incredible potential reveals how remarkable human hair can be. Factors like genetics, nutrition, and overall health influence growth rates, but the sheer possibility of a 30-foot beard is a fun fact to ponder. Who knows? Someday someone might take on the challenge of growing the longest beard ever recorded. Discover the mysterious element fluorovium and its wonders. Fluorovium, which has the atomic number 114, was first synthesized in 1999. This element is truly rare, as only a handful of atoms have ever been created. Scientists face significant hurdles in studying fluorovium because of its fleeting existence and the minuscule amounts available for research. Predictions suggest that this heavy metal could behave like a gas at room temperature, which is quite unusual for such elements. Understanding fluorovium's properties could reshape our knowledge of the periodic table, potentially leading to new discoveries in chemistry and material science. Although scientists are still uncovering its secrets, the journey to understand fluorovium is a thrilling adventure that highlights the exciting mysteries that our universe holds. With such an elusive element on our hands, what else might science reveal in the future? What happens when a tattoo ruins a job interview? In an unbelievable twist of fate, a man in England woke up one morning with the letters IOLO tattooed right on his forehead. This surprising mark wasn't just a random decoration. It was the result of a wild night filled with drinking and a daring challenge from a friend. Picture this. He's faced with the imminent challenge of a job interview the very next day. The morning after, he quickly realized that his new forehead ink might not exactly help him land the job. Instead of impressing potential employers, he found himself in a difficult situation. It's a lesson for many that while spontaneous decisions can lead to hilarious stories, they can also have serious consequences. So, what would you do if you woke up with an unexpected tattoo before a big day? Is it really true that Antarctica hit 63.5 degrees? In 2020, this icy continent recorded its warmest temperature ever at 63.5 degrees Fahrenheit, 17.5 degrees Celsius. While that may still sound chilly, especially compared to most places, it represents a startling shift for Antarctica. Normally, the continent is known for its extreme cold, but this spike in temperature raises important alarms about climate change. As we track these warming episodes, scientists worry about the melting of ice sheets that could lead to rising sea levels worldwide. Even in such remote areas, the effects of global warming are becoming palpable, showcasing how interconnected our planet's climate system really is. If one of the coldest places on Earth can experience such unusual warmth, it makes you wonder what this means for our planet's future. The rise in temperatures not only impacts wildlife and habitats in Antarctica, but also poses a threat to coastal communities across the globe. Will we see more record-breaking temperatures in the future? Did you know that rats can look skyward after retreating? This intriguing ability showcases the cleverness of these often misunderstood creatures. When a rat feels threatened and scurries away to safety, it has a unique trait: the ability to raise its eyes toward the sky, keeping an eye out for potential dangers. This helpful adaptation allows rats to stay alert to their surroundings as they move. Furthermore, rats are known to exhibit selfless behavior, even risking their own well-being in certain circumstances. Whether it's helping fellow rats escape from predators or sharing food with hungry companions, these small animals often demonstrate a surprising level of social awareness and empathy. So next time you spot a rat, remember it's not just a nuisance. It's a remarkable survivor with its own set of fascinating skills. Are you ready to learn more about these incredible creatures?